Hola mi gente bella, hello my beautiful people. It is I, your girl Alejandra. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you for tuning in. For those who have continued to support me, thank you so much for continuing to support my journey as a brand new esthetician. So if you are new to my channel, let me go ahead and reintroduce myself to you. I am a brand new licensed esthetician in the state of California. I am also a brand new business owner. I am here at the Glow Up Factory, my studio that I opened up this past year. It's been a journey, but it has been an amazing journey, and I am so happy that I am able to continue this journey, and I can't wait to see what the 2023 has in store for myself and for all those people that are out there watching me. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while. I think at the beginning of my esthetician career and way before I even wanted to become an esthetician, I had no idea what an esthetician was. So I wanted to go ahead and create a video on what to know and what to expect before becoming an esthetician. So if you are someone that is considering on becoming an esthetician or has really no idea what an esthetician is, then go ahead and grab your pen and paper because this might help you out. So you have been considering becoming an esthetician, or you heard the word esthetician, or you have seen some estheticians and have been thinking, wow, I can see myself doing that. Well, welcome to the amazing world of esthetician. You've been considering becoming an esthetician, or you are on your path to becoming an esthetician, but you need a little bit more information before taking on that next step. So let me go ahead and give you a little background of what an esthetician is and what an esthetician can actually do. An esthetician is a licensed professional through a state, so each state varies. Depending on which state you are in, you're able to perform services such as skincare, hair removal, makeup, permanent makeup, lashes, and so much more. But again, depending on which state you are in, you are able to do more or less. For example, some states do allow estheticians to be able to do laser hair removal. For becoming an esthetician, I would definitely say consider what you're really looking to get out of it. What is your goal as to why you want to become an esthetician? It's not like a very big passion. I would definitely say, go for it if you have the funds and the time and the flexibility to do it. Going to school for me is taking time away from my family, and that for me is a very, very big commitment. Even though I knew I wanted to become an esthetician for a very long time, I still went through the process of going to work for a beauty counter, and so I could get some knowledge and so I can get some practice and really see if makeup or skincare was where I was going. Regardless of the matter, I still wanted to become an esthetician. I just wanted to see what field would I fit in best and what field really called my name. So I really say if you are looking to become an esthetician, whether that be it for skincare, makeup, waxing, lashes, permanent makeup, whatever other thing you want to do with it, one thing for sure that I do recommend or suggest is that you truly have passion for what you're going to do, and that you're not just thinking about the money, you're thinking about how you're going to make a difference in someone's life. Because a lot of times the service industry is about giving to others, giving yourself and your all to that person for that moment, for that time, because they are coming to you. There's thousands of estheticians, there's thousands of beauty service providers, but really what makes you stand out the most, you're empathetic and you're willing to give them that moment for them. So if they booked you for a service that's an hour and a half, that hour and a half is solely dedicated to them. So I know it's like that one question where you're like, wow, I don't even really know. I just wanted to become an esthetician because I like makeup. I only say this again because going to school, putting your money and your time, those are two things I personally hate wasting. So I would hate for anyone to waste their time and money. So piggying back with the first tip, I would definitely say tip number 2 would be don't shut yourself off for other services. For example, if you are someone that's truly passionate about lashes and you're going to school to get your aesthetics license, don't shut yourself off for other services like waxing or facials, because based on my experience, I have only solely focused on facials. You know, as you get into your professionalism and start your new career, when you're only focusing on one thing, it can become either too robotic or just that one thing. It's not that it's boring. It's always good to kind of just mix in and throw other services, because not only is that more revenue for you, more money for you, but it allows you to open up the doors for different things. You never know who you're gonna meet, what you're gonna gain out of it. I, for example, again, have been just focusing on skincare, but this year alone, I told myself that I really propositioned myself to mastering Brazilian waxing in general, but Brazilian waxing. I think by the end of 2023, I want to be offering the facials, and that's something that has been intriguing my interest for a while. So I'm actually pretty excited. Open yourself up for other possibilities that you can do with your license. There is so much more that we can do with our license. And then now tying back with tip number 2, tip number 3 will be, what kind of jobs can you get as an esthetician? So as an esthetician, you can get several jobs. You can go work at a spa, you can go work at a med spa, you can go work at a waxing center, you can go work at a beauty store like Ulta or Sephora, you as a solo esthetician, multiple places where you can go work with your license and do multiple jobs. And a lot of these places actually allow you to work for different companies, so you don't have to necessarily just work for one company. So many different environments that you can do at once, and that opens the door for you to meet so many other people that will eventually lead you to other places with others. In the beauty industry, you're gonna learn that it's not really all about what you know, it's more about who you know. Because trust and believe, especially if you've been in the beauty industry for a long time, as your years progress, somehow or some way, you will cross paths with people that you worked years ago in a different store or different department, but it's still in the same industry. It is crazy, but honestly, having good relationships is really important. So that also ties back to another tip. I would definitely say, if you are considering becoming an esthetician, get ready to network with people, socialize with people in the beauty department, socialize with people. If you have an esthetician, socialize with her. Your waxing lady, go ahead and socialize with her. With people that are hairstylists, socialize with them, because you just never know who they know that might give you the door that you need to get into wherever you need to get to. So make sure that if you are considering becoming an esthetician or a beauty service provider, whether that be a cosmetologist or a barber, make sure that you are networking and keeping your relationships nice and professional. All right, so now let's get into the meat and potatoes. This is kind of tip number 4. What is needed to become an esthetician? So in order to become an esthetician in the state of California, you need 600 hours. So you are required to go to a school, and then you will go and take your tests. And luckily for you brand new estheticians, you no longer are required to take on the hands-on portion, which I think it is the most wrong thing to take out. So normally you have to take a hands-on test and a written portion on the same day. I assume, you know, a long day, so I don't think they make you drive twice. But if you fail either or, you would have to go back to retake whichever one you missed. So I don't know why they took out the hands-on portion, but now they just have the written portion. And honestly, the hands-on portion was the most nerve-wracking for me. So if you're able to take a written test and ace it, you most likely are gonna pass this. Really, it's all about understanding the concept. It's not about remembering the question. Tip number 5. What school to go to? Yeah, let's get into this, because I really love this part. I always loved asking anyone that was an esthetician what school, what program they took, how much it cost, because I just wanted to see how much these programs were costing. Before I was considering going to becoming an esthetician, I was taking notes. Okay, so how much is going to cost me? What schools are around me? What are the programs that they offer? Does this work with my work schedule and personal life? Because I was still working full-time, and I obviously am a full-time mom. So I had to really take lots of notes before looking up which school to go to. And so then when I started realizing that a lot of these programs, they cost a lot of money, like $7,000, $10,000. My sister's a hairdresser and she went to a community college, and I don't remember her spending that much money. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look up the community colleges around me and see if they offer an esthetician program and how much it's going to cost me. So that's exactly what I did. I went the community college route. I found a great community college nearby me, which is actually Skyline College in San Bruno, 25 miles away from my house. And they had an esthetician program that was part-time, that was evening as well. So that was going to work out with my work schedule / mom life. So I really loved that. I found a school, I got super duper excited, and then I found out how much of the total amount was. So it was about $4,000 to $5,000 without financial aid. So I mean, I was hearing 7,000, 8, 10. Here's another tip. When you are going to community colleges, make sure that you check when is registration. If they have a deadline, when, how many programs do they offer? You know, like if it's a semester, does it start in the spring? Do they do another one in the fall, etc.? And then make sure that you're applying. Make sure that if you do go to a community college, get some financial aid. Going into esthetician school, go in there, have fun, socialize with these girls, keep in contact, build relationships with them, build relationships with your teachers. Because again, you just never know what door they might open and who they know that has a door that is for you. So make sure that you are building those relationships. If you're not sure if you want to become an esthetician, go and maybe go get a facial from an esthetician, or go get a waxing service. Go pick their brains, ask them any questions that you might have. All the tips I have for you guys. And you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. Go ahead and leave some comments below. Let me know what you liked about this video. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. And again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you till next time. So with that, peace and love.